Top of the morning, y'all. I just wanted to put this message out there, man. The reason why the Drop My Flag challenge is spreading and going viral is not because of me. And it's because it's God's message, man. I told y'all what I did, I told y'all what happened to me. I hit rock bottom, so I was going through a lot of depression, and I sat back and I gotta get up out of this, you know what I'm saying? So I started meditating and asking God, all right, God, what do I do now? It was a conversation that was longer than that, but it was just like, what do I do now? And God told me what to do, and I did it, right? I did this, and look at it. It's viral now. It's people are actually, walking away from the gangs, and as soon as I put God message out there, the devil came. Y'all all seen it. So you can imagine how I feel in watching, God work and watching how it spreads after they told me what to do. Because if I didn't ask God that, if I didn't ask, this is what I did. I'm telling y'all what I did. That's all I could do is tell y'all what I did, and y'all can listen or not. I'm not a Christian. I'm a spiritual man. I'm not really a religious man, but I'm a spiritual man, right? So this has nothing to do with religion. Just want to make that clear. This is just a conversation and that I had with God. So Mike Tyson got a viral clip where he says you got to hit rock bottom. You have to. When I caught that case in 2008 and I sat on Rikers 4 years, that was rock bottom. But during that time, I read books like The Alchemist, The Secret, Celestine Prophecy, just so much, I read all of David Icke books. I was just learning so much, and I found myself. I went within and found myself, and I found that I am a God. We all are, right? We all are. So knowing that I am, I have to come out here and create the reality that I want for myself, but also I have to serve humanity. You know what I mean? That's what we're here for, to be in service of humanity. That's my purpose. That's our purpose. So, I just wanted to let y'all know I'm pushing God's message. That's who gave it to me, and look how it bloomed. It's because he told me to do it. And I say he, but God ain't even he. God is the source of all creation. I'm part of creation. I'm God too. I want to talk about DMX real quick before I go, man. God is how ironic it is that God, connected me with DMX, and we became so tight. We became brothers. And I get it, man. DMX, and I see why now. I see why now, because DMX was a man of God. Every time before any show that DMX would go out there, he made a prayer. We had to make a prayer. We had to make the prayer, boom. And then he'd go tear down the stage. And during his performance, every performance, he makes sure that he put God's message out there. He makes sure at his height of his career, we see how far DMX went worldwide. He always made sure he put God's message out there. God been trying to show me my whole entire life. What am I supposed to do? God been trying to show me my whole entire life who I am, what my purpose is. I'm God's messenger. I'm sorry. This is who I am. So I'm not fighting God no more. I'm putting the message out there, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And back to DMX, man. DMX had pulled me in a room one time. Like, we was on one of his shows. He told me, "Hope, let me talk to you." He said, last night I had a conversation with God, and I asked him, he said he didn't tell me ask him. He said, last night I had a conversation with God, and God told me that to pass the torch to you, that you the one. That's what DMX told me. DMX told me that God said pass the torch to me. And he also told me that I'm going to be a legend. He didn't say a music legend, he said a legend. But he did say, the DMX is the reason why I got my passport. Because he was going overseas to, he like, yo, Hulk, you got your passport? I'm like, nah. He's like, get it, because we about to go overseas and tour. I said, all right. So I went and got my passport. But then he wound up getting locked up. Got locked up for like 90 days. And so when he came home after that time, he was like, yo, you got any new music? You been writing? I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been a little stressed out. I got discouraged when you got locked up. He said, yo, Hope, never stop. We don't never stop making music. We gonna make music to the day we die. We gonna die making music. So I gotta get back to the music at some point too. And rest in peace to my big brother DMX. He told me God told him to pass me the torch. God told me to do this. I ain't fighting God no more. Y'all could keep fighting God, but I'm not.